Ooh, please.
Ready. Oh, what's up, everybody? We is live. It says,
Okay.
"Hey, finally caught you guys live. Finally."
Right. That's awesome. Yeah, just we're trying to, Anthony, we're trying to just, get people like to really like interact when we do these live streams and stuff. Like, trying to get people to, talk, to talk and really, engage each other and all that kind of stuff. So it's cool, so it's cool when people, come up here.
Exactly. I'm gonna share that. We live yet?
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, we're
I'm
live right
sorry.
now.
How y'all doing?
Doing great.
Hello
I
world,
was gonna
hello
try to
world,
share
right?
it. I was trying to share it again to my social medias and everything, but we already gone.
You
No,
want to
yeah,
share?
yeah. I mean, yeah. Feel free right now. I mean,
Oh,
because
so
we
I'm,
got, we got a few minutes. It's all good.
hey, I'm
So
gonna share it. I'm gonna share it everywhere again.
Okay, yeah, share.
Let's see.
yeah, it looks like CJ that we're still. It looks like it says it's coming soon on here.
Well, we live on Facebook.
Hmm.
What you looking at?
I think he on YouTube.
Uh,
Let's see.
yeah, there we go. That's weird.
Probably just a
So
delay.
yeah, maybe it's just a delay, or I'm trying to do two things on my phone or whatever.
Lag.
Oh, there we go. That's why. Okay, it wasn't live. YouTube wasn't live. It was paused or something. So cool,
Hey,
man. But
Victoria.
I know. So doing it big. Oh, you know what? Anthony, like probably the coolest thing, the cool thing too, man, is that you are. I'm actually I'm gonna introduce it as this too. Like, you're our season two finale.
Uh-oh.
And
Sounds good
so
to me.
like, and
Hey,
so
like a
so this is
finale.
yes, this is season two finale. So this is episode 40.
All right, all right.
And so we're pretty proud of that. And so yeah, so we can.
Congrats, y'all. Congrats. Y'all was seeing
Right, man.
supposed to be hyped. Yeah.
I
There
know.
we go.
So
Congrats.
yeah, so it's dope. I mean, it's it's and it will be a year, I think, in a couple of months here, and we've already been heard around the world and stuff, and met all these
That's
cool people.
dope.
And it's dope. So it's like, and it's just a labor of love over here, man. So
Hey, gotta keep growing. Sky's the limit.
right.
Hey.
That's what we want to do. And so okay, I got the record here. Okay, so y'all ready? CJ, Renee, let's get this thing done, man.
Get
So
ready.
all right, cool. All right. All right, let's go. All right, cool. And I'm gonna go here. Hey everybody, this is Jordan McConnell with the Crohn's Veteran Podcast. I am grateful to have my co-host here, Renika Wood and CJ Cabrera. How you guys doing?
Excellent.
Great.
We are excited today. This is our season finale. This is episode 40. We have an amazing guest, Anthony Giovanni. The G-Way is here. How you doing, man?
What's going on? What's going on, people? How y'all doing? Thanks for bringing me on.
We
We
are
was happy to have you. Definitely.
we are very happy to have you here, man, and
Mhm.
excited to for you to share your journey with with our audience. And let me turn my phone off. And so yeah, but let's get right into it. If you could do me a favor, who's Anthony, and tell us about your IBD journey a little bit.
Man, I'm Anthony Giovanni. Long time with Crohn's. You want to start from the beginning?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Y'all might as well grab some
Yeah,
popcorn. Y'all ready?
get comfortable, get
Hey, I
comfortable.
got a story. I got a
Let me
story.
sit back.
I'm from Richmond. I'm from here in Richmond, Virginia. And a little while ago, after my teenage years, I moved to Florida, and that's when I first got diagnosed with Crohn's disease at, I would say, I remember, honestly, 15 going into 16 when I first got the pains in. Then they finally diagnosed me when I was 16 years old. So now it's been on 16 years. So y'all know my age now. I ain't no need to hide it. I know y'all. Hey, so it's been a long journey. Been hospitalized a few times, and of course, I had a surgery about 4 years ago.
Okay.
So I've been up and down with it. As other people watching with Crohn's, I've gone through all the pills, Humira, tried everything on the sun. I'm sure you guys have double dabble in most of those. But it's been a long journey. But now, finally, getting to the third decade, it's like I'm finally feeling healthier. The struggle is the hard part. I think it is primarily done. Of course, I'm in no flare up, so I'm in remission right now. So
Awesome.
Everything's good right now.
Awesome.
And I switched over my life to learn that the medical is I kept it away from me from the pills and the RXs to get from the doctor, and I learned how to all the way not almost but heal myself with just eating right, and that's why I formed the G-Way, which is a lifestyle that I've came upon, that you have to eat right, work out. Healthy lifestyle means you turn out healthy. So I'm not saying I cured myself, but so far, eating right, working out has been my savior right now.
That is awesome. I've been seeing a lot of people in the community have changed their diets up, and they have had a lot of different approaches, more holistic versus taking the medical route, and have had like a lot of success and outcomes from that. So what is some of what were some of the challenges with this forming that new lifestyle for you?
Challenges, a lot of them. The first challenge was dealing with even having a period was coming to a realization that I had it, honestly, to start there. And then when it comes to transforming from that medical side, is using the RXs, of course, made in the lab, to eating whole foods and eating correctly, that was a big jump. I honestly, as a man, I denied it all the way. It's not my eating. It's not the way I'm moving. Maybe I sleep more. Maybe every excuse in the book to figure out why, of course, I was sick. Right. So honestly, to get serious, might as well get serious now. The only thing that really changed my mind after the second time when I got hospitalized, I kept losing weight, gaining, going back. Y'all know the road. Mm-hmm. My father, which I'm a junior, he's a senior, strong father, always took care of me. You know, of course, both my parents, but he was a strong one that had to talk to me in certain ways. And he told me this one line, it's gonna get real deep. He told me straight to my face. He said, either you're gonna change something, or I'm gonna have to bury you. And it sounds rough. That was very rough. It was very rough, but it was at that point. Some people need that hard criticism to change.
Tough love.
So for that hard criticism to hear that, that rocked my world. Almost hit tears. And I was like, I gotta change something. So I just started researching, trying to heal myself through foods, because obviously the medicine wasn't working. So started eating right, getting rid of the dairy, getting rid of the red meat. Okay, I feel better. Getting rid of the turkey, started doing that, feel even better. So I just started getting rid of certain things, playing with different diets, and it helped a lot. Hey, Teddy. Hey, buddy. Can you go sit down for me? I'm sorry, y'all. That's Teddy Pendergrass. But getting back to it, eating right and picking and choosing what we had to eat and how it would make you feel. So I just had a journal. I used to test things, go up and down. And that struggle was really hard, because some days I would feel good, feel bad. And it was a long, long struggle, about 4 years of just trying to figure out what to eat. And now, finally, at this age, I figured out my game plan. I feel better than ever. Gaining weight, feeling good, popping up in the morning, doing what I need to do every day. I finally, at this time, I feel like I'm living life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
That's
awesome.
Go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. So speaking of that, and so so when, at what point, did you find yourself healthy enough to, to start working out and lifting and stuff?
Actually, I did it before I felt 100%, because I felt like getting your energy up. You always feel so tired if you don't push yourself. I knew that through the endorphins of working out, actually boosts your brain and boosts your blood. It boosts your mentality and your confidence to just keep pushing more and more, and your energy grows. And I started figuring out I got to eat this certain way, work out this certain way, sleep this certain way. And it all came into one, honestly. I just started at home regularly. What I teach now is calisthenics, push-ups, pull-ups, crunches, squats, just your body. Started doing it at home, could do 2 push-ups. I'm like, okay, I feel tomorrow I may do another 2. Kept going higher and higher and higher, stayed at home and kept working at it.
Stay consistent.
Consistency. There you go.
It's your friend.
Yes.
I need some consistency in my life. I do. It's so motivating to be able to hear you say that you changed your diet and what your father has shared with you, because even though it may have been hard for you to hear it, probably things you were going through, it was hard for him to see it as a parent as well. So I can definitely understand that situation.
Yeah. That's the first time I see my parents really, really upset. We have 5 of us, and I'm the oldest, and I was the only real one so far that really got horribly, hospitalized with the disease, and it was hard on everybody. But I knew that I needed to hear that. I mean, it was a little rough. I say it all the time. I still hear it sometimes, honestly, when I don't feel like eating right or something like that. Because, I just... Sometimes I just want some ribs. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just but I can't. This is the diet. So I didn't think in my mind. My dad said, "Hey, you gotta tighten up. Hey, you want to live here, right?" I said, "Oh, all right." I pass them on. I keep on going. I'll get some water. I'll get an apple. I just go ahead and keep on going. We all have them struggles, but it helped a lot. That I needed that. And sometimes you just every person is different. And I think that worked perfectly for me.
So that kind of advice in particular is what keeps you disciplined, you would say,
Yeah, it's just that fight of beating the odds. Mm-hmm. It pushes you. Mm-hmm. It really does, and I like to have my back against the wall to figure out, you got to do it, or it's going to be the worst thing. I think sometimes it's good to think of the worst side when you're trying to do something, because it'll push you. That's my way of thinking, and it helps. I even present that to a lot of my clients when we're working out the same exact way. You want that result there, you got to go through the hard work. If you want to get there, and you just need that little hard push. Oh, they love me at the end of the sessions anyway. So,
right.
Yeah.
With calisthenics, have you suffered any injury?
No. Not. I haven't. Long time I've been to the hospital with Crohn's. Other than that, I haven't broke anything at all. I think it minimalizes it, because you lifting your body is more normal than you lifting external weight.
Yes.
So it's less risk, in my opinion. I mean, other people have other opinions, and I'm not the guru, but so far, not at all. Worst thing is a little bit of soreness from going too hard. But other than that, I pop up the next day ready to go.
Do you have any supplements that you take, or is it just?
Now supplements, now that dips into that kind of defies the way that I was talking about the RXs and making supplements in the lab. Now that's a little bit different. Now I go off of supplements as far as body function, the way a body needs to be moved, instead of going towards the proteins and trying to build my muscles and pre-workouts out. No, I focus on the fish oils, the B12s, your probiotics, your magnesium, vitamin D. They all mean something to me. Vitamin D, we don't get outside a lot.
Right.
That helps a whole lot with our energy. B12, as y'all know with Crohn's disease, our energy is low sometimes. B12 kicks it up. Plus, everybody should be doing B12, and that helps me get my energy up. Fish oils helps a lot with the skin. Of course, with Crohn's disease, times you get pigments because we don't get our nutrition, so our skin, or anybody's skin, it doesn't look as glowing, of course. That helps with our skin. What was next? Probiotic. Y'all know our digestion. Yeah. Our digestion helps you use the bathroom a little bit better without, you already know the running and all that. It helps tighten it up. So they all mean something, and they flow perfectly. And then with me having a whole food diet, whole grains, vegan, they all go into one. Or vegetarian, they can go in there. I get all my nutrients from there, so there's no need for me to go ahead and use a lot of proteins, because people eat like meat eaters, because I don't do meat. Meat eaters think that getting the protein is getting it, is trying to go between the regular food that's already in our potatoes, our yams, anything like that is already in our proteins, already in there. So they just put it in the tub, or we just eat it from there, and it's fine. So if we want a shortcut way, no, I like the original way.
Me, just because I'm a female on the panel, Me being and having Crohn's, like I'm the opposite with my weight management. When I was going through bad flares, oh my God, I would lose like 20 pounds in a month. Oof. Now that I'm in remission, I wasn't doctor on Friday, and she said, "Miss Blue, you better get it together, girl." Yeah. And now I'm almost at that line of being like pre-diabetic, and I don't want to have Crohn's and diabetes.
Oh no!
Right, that's a big wham. So they give me the opportunity to make a turnaround, and I'm looking like, okay, how do I start a process? Then she says that with Crohn's, there are certain things I should be doing, like all the vitamins and the vitamin D. My vitamin D was low, and I'm on these vitamin D pills now, and my B12, my blood was low. I'm like, well, what going on is good. So for the person that does have Crohn's, it does have like sometimes have these type of and I call it like fatigue periods. Like, what is some motivation, encouragement to get through those periods where you just feel like you don't want to, like you want to move, but you just cannot get out and move?
Taking me back. Yeah, you take me back. Nightmares. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, it's hard. So what kind of what's the motivation? Like, what kind of things can a person do to get them like up off that couch? Because I know you can push through it, but without hurting or harming yourself. Like, what things have you done in the past to help you out when you went through those situations?
Went to as far as like working out or eating part?
Both. Either one you want to hear about.
It still goes back to that fear. It's just you want to better. It has to start in your mind, honestly, and it's all about your motivation and where you want to be. You don't want to give up. My point is I don't give up on anything, and anybody with Crohn's or any disease shouldn't give up just because you consider have to. How can I put this? I don't want to say it disabled, or you just a little bit different. And sometimes when you have a disease, you feel different, and you feel like you can't do the same things that other people that are healthy that can do.
Right.
I felt that through my teenage years, going on up to almost now. And you got to get in your mind that each day you want it to be better. Mm-hmm. Our life is long but short, so you want to be able to live a good life as long as you can. And that's honestly it. I wake up every morning feeling like I want to do better. I don't want to be that sick person. I don't want to be known when I down the ground that he had Crohn's disease, and that was it.
Right.
You want to say that he beat it. He kept on going. He did this. He traveled. He worked here. He did this. He had kids. He did all this stuff. I want to be normal, even better than normal. I want to defy the odds. So that person who have been wanting to have something that get in their mind. They got it. It's here. You can't change it. I got it.
Gotcha.
What am I gonna do about it?
Right.
That's interesting, man. Like that's I love it. Like that's I'm that attitude, that approach is I think about myself and like my Crohn's and that's kind of what I'm like, man. I'm gonna do as much as I can because I know what it's like to to be in the hospital and to be laid up and all these things. Mm-hmm. And so like every day that I'm not laid up and not on the couch is a gift, like, and so to be able to feel better. And so that I've been in that bad mental space, self-destructive and stuff. And so so I'm still working on. I'm still in that transitionary period of like eat the ribs or whatever it is for anybody.
Yeah.
Like because we all got like had that thing. I'm still like just this type of, and somebody told me actually this guy we know, David Chin, was saying that's your ego, doing that to you.
It
saying
is.
that, it's oh man, it's no big deal. It's just one, right? And so. And but that always stacks up and stuff. And so salute to you for being consistent, being disciplined, man. And so you're an inspiration to a lot of folks, bro. So.
Exactly. I talked to a lot of people. I've met. I've done a lot of Crohn's disease walks and talked to a few kids. And even when I was in the hospital, I talked to a lot of people. A lot of people give up. It's not easy. It's not. And this disease is still not mainstream. I feel like.
I agree.
No.
I agree.
It's not mainstream, and it needs to be talked about more because the numbers are growing.
Yes.
And people are getting younger, and they're getting younger and younger, and something has to be done about it. So me expressing, that's why I put it on everything. I let people know what I have and where I came from. because it needs to be known. There's a lot of people that are out here that are struggling with it right now, and they can see this podcast, even since the finale or anywhere else. I want to let them know that you can overcome it.
Oh, definitely.
You can. Just go through that hurdle. There's gonna be some bumps. You're gonna get hurt. Might fall off. Get back up. But you'll be good. You'll be fine. Just have that mentality that just I'm not gonna quit. That's it.
That's good. I was talking to a girl today that I met on Facebook, and she says that she was diagnosed. I think she said December of 2020, like fresh. And she was like, "What do I do?" I was just struggling. I was like, "Do I stop and talk to her or keep it going?" My heart felt compelled to say, "Listen, you're gonna have some pain. You're gonna have some trials, some tribulations. You're gonna learn a lot about yourself in the process, but you can get through this. You can't overcome this." I said, "It's not gonna be an easy road if your mindset is not ready to handle it." But I do understand the fear of not knowing what possibly could happen. One thing about Crohn's disease, you mentioned about not being mainstream, where we're on the pound and we're all like brown skinned people. So when I was younger, I never heard of the word Crohn's before. I didn't know what Crohn's was, ulcerative colitis, no diverticulitis, gastritis, none of that. But now we're seeing more of the commercials, and we're being part of these communities where people are trying to ask about it, but there's still a lot of stigma associated with having this disease because people don't want to be deemed, "Oh, you a burden. Oh, you're sick." I got mad myself. My mom, "Hey, mom, you listening, girl? Got to talk to a story though. Oh, my baby's sick." I said, "Mom, stop saying it. Just stop saying I'm sick. Don't say that."
No.
But at that time, I really was sick.
Yeah.
I didn't want to talk about it because my mind, I'm perfect. I'm good. Whole time flared up. It was bad, but I can appreciate it more now, though.
Were you similar? I don't need to button and ask a question. Were you similar? A lot of people in your family weren't as sick, so you was like the first one to be like, you the sick person?
Yes, I have a first cousin that has. Okay, I'm also the 5 of us. I'm the oldest out of 5 of my mom.
Just like us, Steve. See, yeah.
And I'm the first one that has Crohn's. So no one else has Crohn's but me. So it's kind of like, oh, she needs attention. My mom down here visiting me for the hospital. Oh, I'm going to see Renika and Riley for the hospital. Oh, she had an appointment going on. So it appears as if we're spending a lot of time together, but it's not when I'm at my best.
Right.
It's worst. So I'm the first one to have had this chronic illness that I try to share a lot about, but in the same token, I feel like I overshare and I don't want to have people to develop compassion fatigue, if that makes sense. Where it's like, oh, she's sick again. I don't want that.
That's the worst feeling. That is the worst feeling to be, you see everybody and they know that you're the sick one. Are you okay? You need to sit down. How you feel? You need something to drink? You gonna sit over here? You wanna go home? Those is like, yeah, they can't touch you. Like they don't want to touch you because I mean, that's the worst feeling. That it is. Them days that used to be bad. But you get through them. It's just adjusting to it.
Yeah, it's isolated. I'm in remission now for the last past year, so I'm doing pretty good. It's just the fact that you can't eat this. Oh, I made you food, but I ain't put no meat in it. I don't eat beef or pork or anything, but I said y'all can still have a barbecue. I can still eat my own food, but
I'm fine. Y'all have fun. I'm fine what I can eat. Y'all leave me alone. Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh gosh.
It's too funny.
They started to ease up now on it. They're starting to ease up on it now. They're asking me about my dad's now. It's okay. I can show you a little something.
What do you like? What are some of the cool things that you're doing with your business? Like this year, are there any things that you would like to do that you're thinking about?
Well, right now I'm trying to transition and understanding, and I'm preaching more of that. I'm not a personal trainer. I'm more of a lifestyle coach when it comes to it, because fitness is more than just you moving your body and doing push-ups. It's just a whole nother level. I need to know where your mind is at. I need to know how your life is going, and I need to know what you're eating. I need to know everything. It all comes into one, because you can go in there in the gym and do 600 push-ups. Let's say you do that. You're eating bad, it's not gonna make a difference at all. Do the same thing. You're not sleeping right, it's not good. You got you're married, you got the wife. Everything comes into one. So when I approach my methods when trying to get into a person with personal training or nutrition, which I call my lifestyle coaching, I go through a whole questionnaire. I don't take it on a lot of people. I don't do a lot of groups. It's usually one-on-ones. I need to talk to you. We need to communicate. So it's easier transition. I like to see their diet and see how they're working and seeing where they want to be. It's easier, a smooth transition. I deny some people and I accept some people, and we roll. So far, it's going pretty well. Our company right now, we're growing. Getting close to almost about 6-7 clients right now. So we're growing just by myself, working my full time, and getting them. So it's going pretty well. And of course, I want to start pushing more for my Crohn's, and I got some things in the works. I got some things in the works I want to do, especially with Crohn's. That's still the number one with nutrition. I feel like this disease can be beat or even taken out all the way with our eating habits. I wholeheartedly, I'm not a doctor or anything like that yet. I'm just a nutrition, but I really, really feel like this food can heal us.
I believe it.
So I'm really trying to push it more. I'm really trying to push our food more on us. Whatever we put in our bodies, that's how our body reacts and how it functions. It's like, go ahead, y'all go outside and y'all go put grab that sugar in y'all pantry y'all probably have, and go put that in your car real quick and see how far you can get. Gotta put gas in it to make it work. I mean, our body needs water, it needs to be eaten right, it needs our vegetables and our fruits, and our bodies can work correctly. I don't think people understand that method. They take care of everything else, Gucci shoes, haircuts, nice fly car, nice house, but they eating horrible food every day. It doesn't make any sense.
I wish I would have understood that in the military.
You was already in shape. You was in the military.
I was eating like crap, energy drinks, tobacco, microwavable food.
Man. Y'all was in the barracks. It was different. It was in the barracks. It's different. Yeah. Some things can, go a little bit to the least side. Did you get Crohn's in the military?
I did not. I got diagnosed after I got out, but yeah.
Oh gosh, it's funny you said that because that was my number one dream. I wanted to be in the Marines.
Oh, wow.
That was my number one. I was in ROTC all the way up in high school up until going into 11th grade when I finally got diagnosed and I had to stop.
Damn.
That's what I wanted. I was ROTC. I wanted to go right in the Marines, straight out. I didn't think about college, anything else. All I didn't want to do was put on that army fatigue and go outside and go do something. That was my mind frame. That's what I wanted to do. My father's a Marine. My brother's a Marine. So that was my game plan. But of course, the Most High had something else for me. So, hey, I'm going on that way.
Same here. I did, like 5 years active duty in the Air Force. I did a year in the California Air National Guard and then 2.5 years in the Nebraska Guard and then got sick.
Oh, thanks for both of y'all service then.
Yeah.
Thanks for both of y'all service.
Thank you.
It's good.
You're welcome. And but it's the same thing. Like, I got diagnosed at 14, but then, I was like 7 or 8 years in. And then it just all kind of went to crap.
Went downhill.
Just like a cliff. Type thing.
Just felt good one day and then just went down.
Right, right. And then so it's the same thing. I ended up having surgery, and then my commanding officer came visit me in the hospital. I'm like, yeah, sir, it'd be really cool to come back, keep doing. And then I got an honorable discharge in the mail.
Yeah.
And so it just. But I would tell anybody, the military is not for everybody, but it's the best thing that I ever did. So I could, the Marine Corps is dope. I mean, all the branches have, they're kind of their own thing, and so there's I have really good friends in the Marine Corps besides CJ and stuff, and really good friends that have been in the Marine Corps too. And
you went to the Navy or the Army?
I was in the Air Force.
You were in the Air Force, and you went to?
Yeah, I was in the Air Force.
Marines.
Oh, you were saying you was where I wanted to be. You was over there in Pendleton, wasn't it?
Nah, I wasn't 2'9".
Oh, see?
But I did go to Pendleton for like water ops and stuff like that. I did spend some time in Pendleton.
Could have hoorah one time, man. one time. It didn't feel right in high school. In high school it was like JLTC. This is small. I wanted to really do it, man. Yeah. It was all right.
It's amazing just hearing different challenging and some of the things that Crohn's has allowed us to do while we were diagnosed and things that we possibly could not have done because of our diagnosis, but still able to find your way through the process by knowing that no matter what I wanted to do, there's something different for me that I still can do that give me a lot of fulfillment as well. So that's very admirable from what I'm hearing right here. I wasn't in the army, you guys, so I apologize. But I wasn't a part of that process. I was in college. I had just finished, but I was in graduate school when I got diagnosed. So I was in that party scene, that party world, trying to figure out who I was. So I was different from the outside. So
I can see it's the discipline. You always see a but you can see a man can see another man to see that he went to that military life. They have that different feel. It's like the way they move. I don't know what it is. I could go off the street and saw him walk. I was like, yeah, he did something. He went to the military. You could tell. That's why I can see it in both of them. I was like, yeah, they straight on. They like, yeah, they organized. They here. They locked in. That boot camp is still in them. It's in there somewhere. The boot camp is in there somewhere. It's in there.
Locked in.
You got any questions, CJ? If you have any questions in our comment section, CJ? I know that we have a comment though from one.
Tasha says, "Hey, what's up, Tasha?"
Hey, Tasha.
Hey, Tasha.
Victoria says, "I eat all organic, no supplements. My blood levels are good."
Good.
She's a carnivore. She's had 35 years of remission, and she says,
man.
"Renika, you're so awesome. I live like that."
I
Answer
love
to
that.
the Facebook friend.
Okay, thank you, Victoria.
Oh,
Yeah. Hey, Vicky. That's
Cool.
awesome. You know, we always look forward to hearing people's perspectives, your holistic approach, your lifestyle. I mean, it's like motivating to me, like for real. You said two words I like: the discipline and the food.
yeah.
And still be able to do things even when your body don't want to do it, just pushing through and let those endorphins really like take over. For the past week, I've been going to Crunch Fitness, joining the gym, and I ain't made it there yet. I'm going
Come
tomorrow.
on, girl. I was about to be like, hell yeah, Renika, let's go.
Oh, I'm definitely going tomorrow though. Then guess what? The snow came, and the rain came, ice them all. Like, damn, what is
Oh, you move a little bit. Even if you get on that stairmaster for 10 minutes and get out, you move. That's all it takes. That's how I preach. You just need to look. You go. Everybody has their route. Don't go in there and try to do things I'm doing. You can do one push up a day. I'd be like, you did something. You didn't do a push up yesterday. Oh, that's good. Boom. That's all you need. You go in there listen to 3 songs on the treadmill and get up out of there. As long as you did something today, oh, you good. And each day just get better and better and better. That's what I tell people. You ain't gotta start high. Everybody crawl somewhere.
Yeah,
you got your own race. You pay attention to you.
I agree.
Yeah.
I gotta say, man, I do agree with you on the discipline part. Like, discipline with IBD is a must. Like, I put like little words and stuff like that everywhere, and I even show you. I have it right here, like on a sticky note. It says discipline. It's like right above my computer, so I literally see it every day, just so that I stay focused.
Focus. That one, especially with the eating part, you eat. Me personally, everybody has different diet feels, but I know if I even be like, oh, I'm gonna get a little bit of that cake or that spice cake. Spice cake comes on Thanksgiving and Christmas. My stepmom and her sister, they make it all the time. Every time I see it, it's like it's the best. I promise you, it's the best cake. Martin's, U-Crops. I don't know U-Crops around anymore. Publix. Oh yeah, them ain't got nothing on this cake. I look at it every time and it's like, oh, it's so bad. And I slipped up a few Thanksgivings ago. I had one, and the next day I fell for it. I was about 2 hours on the bed, couldn't get up the next day because that one slice of cake turned it around for me. Now that's all. God, I messed up. I'm human like everybody else. I messed up, and I did that one time. I gotta learn a few times. I'm not doing that again. So I know this year coming up is gonna be there again. I'm just gonna look at it, just daydream about it.
Look. That's it. I just got two more questions. We got time, y'all. Please, 2 more questions.
Yeah, go ahead, Rika.
So my first question is, like, you been diagnosed so young as how did your friends take on or be supportive of you during that process, or did you not share that with them?
Lost just about all of them.
Really?
Yeah. one solid friend. I was in Florida. I was still new there, but I still had friends. Fell off. They just fell off. I remember being past the one that really kicked it off. A lot of friends just going off. Once I got sick, I stayed home more. And then when I first got well, after I got diagnosed and it got worse, I passed out in the lunchroom. I remember that day. I was just so tired. I just passed out. So they rushed me off. And that was the time that was it. But no phone calls.
Oh man.
No texts. Girlfriend left. It was a lot. No, I had two solid, real good friends that were from there, and they're still, you know, my buddies. I got homeschooled for the rest of my high school. So I didn't really get to be around a lot of friends. So from 11 to 12, I was at homeschool. So I had to tell the teacher come because I wasn't able to walk as much in the classrooms and go to each period. So they would come, I think like 2-3 hours out of each day. I think it was a while back. Monday, Friday. No, it was Monday, Thursday he came. And I just got taught there. A few friends came. And then as I got older, had a few more friends, but not as much as I had as a kid now. They adjust to it. And honestly, I didn't take it personal because we were kids. Kids even if I had a friend of 16, don't tell them how I would have reacted. Right. So I don't fault nobody at all because I've never been in that position.
Right.
Oh no, but I got solid friends now, the ride or die ones.
Right.
All matters.
Are you friends with any, or do your friends have IBD?
No, but I honestly don't have any solid friends that are I have a few associates that have IBD, but not a solid friend like a friend. No, not have IBD at all because man, I haven't run into nobody like that as a solid friend. Nope, not at all. I have people that I mentor to sometimes, and they'll DM me and we'll talk. We're like associates, and I give them tips, stuff like that. But no. Mm-mm.
Wow.
We're here for you, you know.
Hey, that's what I need. Hey, need some people that go through the struggle. They've been there. They can understand. I need it.
But this
I
think you said you have one more thing on your mind.
I do. One more thing. I gotta get all my answers to the question out. The next question is, just being a African American male, you know, that have been through this type of been through a chronic illness as Crohn's, and mental health can really play a significant factor in this overall process. Yes. So, not to be personal in your personal business, but have you experienced any past history of mental health challenges like depression or anxiety, and how did you get through those type of challenges?
Oh yeah, a lot of depression. I admit it. Depression. I even got to a point. I don't think I ever told anybody that. I don't think I ever told anybody this. Yeah, I at a point that I didn't even want to do it no more. I was like, I'm ready to go. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was ready to go. I was in a lot of pain. It's depression because I couldn't do anything really. I couldn't really go to the graduation. I went to graduation, but I didn't know nobody there. So it was like I didn't have solid friends. I didn't get to really do the college thing. It was a lot of depression. I felt like I missed out on a lot.
Right. On
a whole lot. And to really push it through was a lot of prayer. And I have an awesome, when I say awesome family support system.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Great father, great mother, even got a stepmother. They are my rock, my sisters, cousins, everybody in my family. Every time I was at the hospital, they were there. They got to a point they couldn't even let nobody in no more. Before my surgery, I had my whole family, about 20 plus. My family is solid. They were my support system. Whenever I need anything, they were there. I ain't miss a whole lot of fun. I get to go to all the family events. Mm-hmm. They were always there. Most amazing. I couldn't ask for a better family.
That's awesome.
Talk to them every day. So they really got me through it. And of course, the Most High, prayed all day, every day to get me through. Family and the Most High, man, couldn't do it without them. I couldn't have been here without them.
Definitely.
Nah.
Thank you for sharing that with us. I know it may not have been easy to share because those are some things that a lot of people don't feel comfortable with sharing. And you'd be surprised at how many of us in this IBD community have had those similar emotions, similar thoughts. Right. And we have pushed through those thoughts by learning coping mechanisms and other type of ways to understand that it may be rough today, but I can get through this. And Thank you for sharing that. I'm sure someone is listening has found a lot of motivation and a lot of comfort in hearing your words today and see how you have transpired to this beautiful person and be able to share these beautiful words. So I thank you personally. I know Jordan CJ thank you as well. Not speaking for you guys. I know I do.
Yeah, definitely. Much respect and admiration for not only sharing your story, joining us today, for helping people, through your business and stuff like that, being selfless, so I mean, that alone is just, just awesome. And so, this kind of shameless plug time, Anthony. So, so tell the people up there, how they can find you and how they can support you, man.
Well, now that you can support me, I'll support you first off. I support people. So I am on Instagram, everything Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all Anthony Giovanni. My email there, you can DM me, you can send a postcard. If you need any questions, I'm here. I don't charge anybody for nutrition tips, anything like that. I want everybody to eat right and live the best life that they can. I don't deny anybody. So y'all can find me if y'all need any words of encouragement. Y'all can follow me. I put motivation every day, all day. All day. If you can go to my Instagram, it's all about motivation. Yes, not about showing out, it's about motivation to get up, live a healthy life, and be productive and be the person that you want to be. So y'all can find me on there. Get in contact with me if you want to work out, if you want to do whatever you want to do, you want to talk on the phone. Hey, I'm here. Phone always open or always ready. I don't block nobody. What y'all want to do? Be ready to go.
Inbox is start blowing up because I'm like, can I get some?
What you want to do? I'll send whatever you need to do right there within 5 minutes, maybe 10. I'll be a little bit time, maybe 10 minutes.
All right. So Victoria said, "Amen. I did my 2-pound hand for a week and a little dance distance bands next week. If I can do it, Renika, you can too." And then Barbara Wood said, "Hey, my sweetheart, my daughter." Tasha said, "I've been in that depression place. Yeah, depression is really bad." Barbara Wood, "Hey Ma, Wood is here." And then Victoria Brown said, "What an awesome blessing. That's another thing I admire about African American family. What a godly example."
There was one thing, Fakla, that she said, and I should have said that before. Like you wanted to go back to the when you said about the African American culture, of course, having it. Yeah, there's something going on in our culture that we don't want to go talk to anybody. Therapists, therapy.
Yes.
Especially after this, I recommend it. Almost everybody.
I recommend it too.
Me too.
We gotta get out of that. That's with our culture. That's all with our culture. For some reason we think that's the cuckoo house and that's the bad place. You crazy if you go talk to somebody. No, it's fine to go talk to somebody. You can't keep talking at the beauty salon in the barbershop. It's not no. You gotta talk to somebody. Talk to somebody. It's worth it. It's really worth it, especially with that depression. That depression can kill you.
Right.
That's a speaker that kills people a lot and they don't talk. You gotta go talk to somebody. So if anybody goes to that point and you think that you want to get to that way, please go talk to somebody. I'm right in the camera with it. Look.
I'm a therapist. I'm a licensed therapist myself, and I also am seeking therapies. Have been encouraged to seek therapy for my own baggage that I also carry. So definitely, I do encourage therapy as a motivation tool, support tool, and an outlet of being able to maneuver around things you have going on in your life. So I really appreciate you saying that. Hey, Mom, I love you, baby. But yeah, definitely, my mom on the live. But definitely, please go to therapy. Please go to therapy. Please
go to therapy.
Yes, please.
I appreciate it too.
Awesome. Well, thank you for bringing that up, Anthony. I appreciate that, man.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, cool. So
you're not self-made. Everybody needs help. Everybody needs help. Nobody's an island. That's another one my pop said. My dad has a lot of lines. That's another line he always say. Nobody. That's my guy. He always says it. Nobody's an island. Nobody's an island. You need something to attach on. You need something.
I agree.
Yeah.
Definitely. And so, if the folks listening, today, to this show, found value, in what we're talking about and what we're doing, please follow us, please share, please subscribe, become a member of our show. You can check it out on www.crohnsveteran.com. You can check out our our merch store in spring. We got Crohn's veteran stuff. We got colitis veteran stuff. All kind of cool things on there. You can find us on Apple. You can find us on Google, like Spotify, Anchor. Our YouTube channel. All those things. We're on Twitch. So please support us. Please help us. Go worldwide. If you want to share your story, please contact us, DM us at official.crohnsveteran. So thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank
you. I'm honored. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you for joining us, man. It's been a pleasure, sir.
I really appreciate that.
For tuning in.